Hey there, let's go forward with our first principle series of writing tests. And now we have the third episode of this series, that is your tests should be repeatable. And by repeatable we mean that you should be able, you need to be able, you probably must be able to run your tests in whatever environment you have, okay? And what is that? Because if you are only able to run your tests in the Q&A environment or the pre-production, whatever environment you have, if that environment is not available, you just won't run your tests. Now you have an excuse for not running your tests, okay? And you should be aware and make sure that you have no excuses to not run your tests, okay? So, sorry. So create conditions in order to be able to run your tests in whatever condition, in whatever environment you have. Maybe in your laptop, maybe in your laptop without network, okay? So how we get there? So you need to get rid of dependencies that you have on the environment. And usually for tests we have three dependencies on the environment. We have the database, we have this operating systems, and we have the deployment and execution, okay? So because usually your tests needs data, okay, for run your test, okay? So you need the data to run, and the data usually is in the database. Your tests run in some environments, so you need to have an application server, Linux, and this patch, another patch, and another service, and so on. So you need the whole operating system setup, and you need to deploy and execute somewhere to run it. So usually that's the parts of the tests executing that demands you to have a pre-built environment. So how you can do that inside your laptop without network? I would suggest you three tools. Okay, so three set of tools. The first is to use Vagrant in order to build your environment from scratch in a blink. Okay, so in that Vagrant file, for example, you can have all those configurations inside the operating system, rules, the patches, and so on, in an image pre-built inside your computer, in your laptop. You can also get use of Docker containers, because you can have each of your tests, for example, run inside of one container, and one container can run inside your laptop. And by code automation, artifact repository, and code validation, and so on, build automation, you can have all those aspects running inside containers. So you can mix all of them. So you have a vagrant file building your environment with containers, all Docker files, or Docker containers, or containers running your tests. And you have also these tools for versioning, for executing automation, Jenkins, and so on. All those things run inside containers. So you have your Vagrant running a lot of containers, and you can have it inside your network, inside your laptop, okay? I have used it for a long time, and it really works, and it really pays off, because once I need to run my tests, I don't need to ask anyone. I just run in my machine. Of course, sometime, somewhere, we need to run it in an official environment to have this political, this process stuff done. But before that time, before that phase, you are sure that your code is tested and not just running, but it is really working according to the rules that you define. Okay, so That's it. The third phase, the repeatable. So your test needs to be able to run in whatever environment that you have. Okay, so see you next time. Bye bye.